Well, speaking of true love.
Okay.
This isn't far from your, from the Pinball Palace.
All right.
A Pennsylvania man uses a chainsaw to slay his wife and then himself.
Right, do I need to hear this right there where I'm going to be tomorrow? Really?
Well, he's dead now. He killed himself.
Oh, well, then, all right, then that's fine. He doesn't have relatives, does he?
I don't know.
All right, well, they don't live in Hopewell Township.
No, this is across the state. This is closer to Philadelphia.
Okay, I'm just waiting for that one story that you're going to read. Guy rapes 32 kids in Hopewell Township fucking school.
Right.
You know. Oof.
However, that school, that teacher that we did a story on a while back about her bringing the kids over and giving them booze and stuff.
Yeah.
That's just down the road from the pinball place.
That was in Ambridge.
Yeah. Well, no, it was in Boone Township. It was Boone Township School.
Yeah, where Ed just moved out of.
Right.
It's great. Yeah, that's 5 miles from the.
Yeah, it is. It is because I was getting my hotel for down there, and
Right.
that's where all the hotels are, and all the hotels down in the airport area are right by the high school.
Are you staying at the Hilton?
Well, I haven't decided yet.
Okay, that's the place.
Okay.
I mean, it's not the cheapest place, but that place is gold, man.
All right. Take your word for it. I haven't made a reservation yet, so I'll look into that one too.
Okay.
A suburban Philadelphia man killed his wife with a chainsaw and then turned the machine on himself in a grisly murder-suicide. So this guy chainsawed himself to death after he...
How do you do that?
I don't know. Police were called to a home in an affluent Lower Moreland Township, Pennsylvania on Tuesday afternoon after the couple's 14-year-old son, who had been outside playing basketball, came home and found the bloody bodies.
Holy shit. I feel bad for that kid. What does that mean, an affluent?
Well, they probably had money. They were people of means.
Okay.
They had money.
But he still chainsawed himself to death?
Yeah. How bad you got to hate your spouse to where you take a chainsaw? How fucking nuts does she have to drive you to the point to where you fire up a chainsaw and go after her with it?
Well, I mean, that's pretty nutty, but I don't think it's any more nutty than a gun, is it?
No, but a chainsaw?
I mean, that's a little more grisly to
a gun. I mean, you just pull a trigger and bang, bang, and that's it. But this, you have to put gas in it, and you have to check the oil. And
I could see chopping up the wife, because Lord knows there were days I wouldn't have minded chopping mine up. But I can't see chopping myself up.
Well, he turned the chainsaw on himself.
I can't see it. I can't. Like I said, I can see the wife. I can see. I'll show you. But I can't see turning it on yourself. And what do you have to do? Do you have to grip it really tight and just drive it as fast as you can through?
I don't know, but I can see the Obama administration buying up all the chainsaw chains.
Yeah, well, yeah, because they're obviously a deadly weapon.
Exactly.
I see that.
Damn it! I went to the Walmart, or I went to the Ace Hardware to get a new chainsaw chain for my chainsaw, and they said they're totally out.
Now you can see people jerry-rigging this shit up with fucking with bike chains and
right.
Shit. Bike chains and little pieces of soda cans.
Exactly. A chainsaw was recovered at the scene. Kevin Steele, first assistant district attorney for Montgomery County, said it's clear that it was used as at least in part, he said. Dr. Walter Hoffman, the county coroner, said autopsy showed that Nicole Peppelman, 43, died at the hands of her husband, Christopher Peppelman, 48, of a sharp force injury of the abdomen, aggravated by stab wounds and throttling of the neck. Throttling of the neck.
He throttled her all right.
The husband then committed suicide, Hoffman said, dying of gaping sharp force injuries of the abdomen and the right thigh. So this guy turned this chainsaw on himself and
tried to stab it through, and it just bounced off his fucking stomach and cut through his goddamn leg.
Right.
Son of a bitch. I could just see he's fucking got his arms all the way out. He's revving that bitch up, and he went to hit, and it started to cut, and his body, instinctively moved.
Yeah, he flinched.
He flinched, and as he was trying to pull it through, his fucking body pulled away, and he went right through the fucking leg.
Right.
Oh, that's horrible. And then he probably, because he probably bled out from the leg. What's that artery called in your leg? It's the main artery.
Yeah, it runs up through your leg up to your heart.
Yeah.
That's why they put a stent in your heart by going up through that.
Right. Whatever that artery is right there, that's where he had to have bled out from. And you know that after that, he had to sit there for 2 or 3 minutes until he bled out thinking, what a dumb fuck I am. I'm about to die because of this fucking whore.
Right.
What an idiot.
That had to have been like a slaughterhouse scene.
Holy shit.
Because that chainsaw had to have been like throwing blood.
Oh, yeah. Just brutal.
So he fires his chainsaw up, goes after the old lady.
No.
Throttles her in the neck with this damn thing, turns it on himself and tries to bury it in his gut.
Jesus Christ.
And then he cuts into his leg.
God, that's terrible.
Well, we thought Brad Delp was very, very creative in committing suicide, but holy shit, death by chainsaw.
That's fucking brutal there. Wow. I could just hear it. The wee.
Sounded like that wood chipper on Fargo.
Right. that low grinding.
Exactly. In both deaths, Steele said the chainsaw did the main damage.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, he earned his pay this day as a coroner, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, when the son called 911, he reported that his parents appeared to be dead from chainsaw cuts. The couple had 3 children, none of whom were home when the crime occurred.
Wow.
Neighbors told local media that the couple had been married for 20 years but been having marital difficulties recently.
What? You're kidding, right? They were having relationship problems?
Yes.
I can't believe that.
Christopher Peppelman was a building contractor whose office was in his home in the Huntington Valley.
Okay.
So he worked at home.
Nice. So he was with her all the time.
Yeah.
Ugh.
She's driving him up the wall.
Never mind.
Driving him up the wall.
I would imagine that's I've heard that situation is really tough.